Welcome to our podcast, where we delve into the lives of remarkable individuals who have left an indelible mark on history. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating life of Freddie Mercury, the legendary lead vocalist and co-founder of the iconic rock band Queen. With his unparalleled vocal range, electrifying stage presence, and innovative songwriting style, Freddie Mercury has become a cultural icon, inspiring generations of music lovers around the world. Born Farrokh Bulsara on September 5, 1946 in Stone Town, Zanzibar, which was then a British protectorate, Freddie's early life was shaped by a unique blend of cultural influences. His parents, Bomi and Jair Bulsara, were Parsis from India who had settled in Zanzibar, where his father worked as a cashier at the British Colonial Office. The family lived in a modest home on Milmani Road, surrounded by the vibrant sounds and smells of the Indian Ocean. Freddie's childhood was filled with the aromas of traditional Parsi cuisine, the sound of Western music drifting from the radio, and the sight of colorful markets and bustling streets. As a child, Freddie spent his formative years in Zanzibar, attending the Zanzibar Government School, where he began to develop his passion for music, particularly Western rock and roll. The school's emphasis on British culture and education exposed him to the works of Shakespeare, Dickens, and other literary giants, which would later influence his theatrical and poetic approach to songwriting. His teachers, including the headmaster, Mr. Bendister, Mr. Master Gray, encouraged his creative pursuits, recognizing the young boy's exceptional talent. In 1955, at the age of 9, Freddie was sent to St. Peter's Boys' School in Panchgani, India, a British-style boarding school nestled in the Western Ghats Mountains. This experience would prove pivotal in shaping his character and future path. The discipline and rigor of the school, combined with the diversity of its student body, instilled in him a unique perspective and adaptability that would serve him well in his future career. At St. Peter's, Freddie formed lasting friendships with his classmates, including his close friends Derek Branch, Bruce Murray, and Farang Irani. During his time at St. Peter's, Freddie began to explore his musical talents, forming his first band, the Hectics, with his friends. They played covers of Western rock songs, including Elvis Presley and Little Richard, and even performed at school functions and local events. This early experimentation with music laid the foundation for his future innovative and iconic style. Freddie's passion for music was evident in his dedication to practicing piano and singing, often spending hours rehearsing in the school's music room. The historical context of Freddie's early years played a significant role in shaping his character and future path. Growing up in a multicultural environment, with exposure to different cultures and musical traditions, instilled in him a unique perspective and adaptability that would serve him well in his future career. The discipline and rigor of his education, combined with the creativity and experimentation of his early musical endeavors, laid the foundation for the innovative and iconic style that would come to define Queen. As we explore Freddie's early life, we see a young man shaped by his multicultural upbringing, his passion for music, and the significant events of his time. His family, particularly his parents, played a crucial role in nurturing his talent and encouraging his creative pursuits. The seeds of his future success were sown in these formative years, as he developed the skills, creativity, and perseverance that would ultimately propel him to international stardom. As we discussed earlier, Freddie's passion for music was evident from a young age, and after completing his education, he moved to England with his family in 1964. It was here that he began to pursue his dream of becoming a professional musician. In 1970, Freddie met guitarist Brian May and drummer Roger Taylor, and they formed Queen, with John Deacon joining the band as their bassist. This marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey, one that would take them to the pinnacle of rock music. Freddie's innovative songwriting style, combined with his electrifying stage presence, played a pivotal role in shaping Queen's unique sound. He was a true showman, known for his incredible vocal range and impressive piano skills. One of his earliest compositions, Killer Queen, showcased his ability to craft catchy, operatic rock songs that would become a hallmark of the band's style. Released in 1974, it was their first major hit, reaching number 2 on the UK singles chart. As Queen's popularity grew, so did Freddie's confidence as a performer and songwriter. He began to experiment with new sounds and styles, incorporating complex harmonies and layered vocal arrangements into their music. This is evident in songs like Bohemian Rhapsody, released in 1975, which pushed the boundaries of what was possible in popular music. The song's innovative production, featuring an iconic operatic section, cemented Queen's status as one of the most exciting and experimental bands of the time. Freddie's theatricality and charisma on stage were unmatched, and his ability to connect with audiences helped to establish Queen as one of the greatest live acts of all time. Their 1985 performance at Live Aid, a dual-venue benefit concert held in London and Philadelphia, is often cited as one of the greatest live performances in rock history. Freddie's commanding stage presence, coupled with his incredible vocal range, had the crowd of 72,000 at Wembley Stadium eating out of the palm of his hand. Throughout Queen's career, Freddie's songwriting continued to evolve, incorporating a wide range of influences and styles. He was a master of crafting songs that were both catchy and complex, often featuring intricate vocal harmonies and layered instrumentation. Songs like Somebody to Love, Don't Stop Me Now, and Crazy Little Thing Called Love showcase his ability to craft hits that appealed to a broad audience while still pushing the boundaries of what was possible in popular music. Freddie's impact on Queen's success cannot be overstated. His innovative approach to songwriting, combined with his electrifying stage presence, helped to establish the band as one of the most iconic and influential acts of all time. As the 1980s progressed, Freddie continued to tour and record with Queen, releasing several successful albums, including The Game and A Kind of Magic. However, behind the scenes, Freddie was struggling with his health. In 1987, he was diagnosed with HIV, which would eventually develop into AIDS. Despite his illness, Freddie remained committed to his music and continued to perform with Queen. One of the most notable examples of Freddie's determination and resilience during this period is the song The Show Must Go On. Recorded in 1990, just a year before his passing, the song features a hauntingly beautiful vocal performance from Freddie, who was struggling with the physical effects of his illness at the time. In addition to his work with Queen, Freddie also pursued solo projects during this period. In 1985, he released his debut solo album, Mr. Porce. Bad Guy, which featured the hit single, I Was Born to Love You. The album was a commercial success and allowed Freddie to explore new musical styles and themes outside of the Queen framework. As Freddie's health continued to decline, he became increasingly reclusive, preferring to focus on his music rather than engage with the public. However, in 1990, he made a rare public appearance at the Brit Awards, where Queen was honored with an award for outstanding contribution to music. The event marked one of Freddie's final public appearances, and it was a poignant reminder of his enduring legacy as a musician. In the months leading up to his passing, Freddie worked tirelessly on new music, including the album Made in Heaven, which would be released posthumously in 1995. The album features some of Freddie's most personal and introspective songwriting, including the song Heaven for Everyone, which speaks to the themes of mortality and the afterlife. On November 24, 1991, Freddie Mercury passed away at the age of 45, surrounded by his loved ones. His death was a shock to fans around the world who mourned the loss of a truly unique and talented individual. In the years since his passing, Freddie's legacy has only continued to grow, with Queen remaining one of the most popular and influential rock bands of all time. In 1992, the Freddie Mercury tribute concert was held at Wembley Stadium, featuring performances by some of the biggest names in music, including Elton John, David Bowie, and Liza Minnelli. The event raised millions for AIDS research and awareness, and it marked a fitting tribute to Freddie's memory. Today, Freddie Mercury is remembered as one of the greatest rock musicians of all time, known for his incredible vocal range, his electrifying stage presence, and his tireless dedication to his craft. His music continues to inspire new generations of fans, and his legacy serves as a reminder of the power of creativity and perseverance in the face of adversity. His story is one of triumph and tragedy, of creativity and perseverance, and it continues to inspire us to this day. That's all for today's biography with Plutarch. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that understanding the lives of remarkable individuals helps us better understand ourselves.